Hello and welcome to Bruce's Shorts. So you've had a hard day and all you want to do is kick back and watch a movie. So you reach for the TV remote control, you put your feet up and you wonder how many SMPTE standards it takes to get the movie to your eyeballs. Well, I suppose what we're really doing is we're gathering all the photons out of the camera and we're passing them through a whole bunch of processes and then we're shoving them into your eyes. So starting at the camera, you might shoot maybe electronically or maybe on film. And if it's film, then we've got specifications and standards for the dimensions and the perforation placing. Oh, and there's a controlled vocabulary so that studios and processing labs can talk to each other. And the film will, at some stage, have to have a leader, a trailer, it's got some stock identification, and also there's got defined printing areas for where you put the audio. And you probably need to put it on a reel of a predetermined size so that you can actually show the thing. All of those require standards. Shooting digitally, you've probably got a set of predetermined resolutions and you've got standards for moving the pictures around throughout the facility so that you can actually see the pictures and hear the sound. And in fact, when you're viewing the signals throughout the chain, you're probably going to be using TV standards for color, for the transport, for audio, for metadata, and all that other stuff that just travels along from the source to the destination. All of those need standards too, and that's what the dinging sound is. And it doesn't really matter whether you're moving the signals on coax or on fiber, you still need standards for the connectors that go at either end and to make certain that when you plug stuff together, the video and audio metadata comes out. And when the movie reaches the broadcast TV, someone's going to shove some time code into it, and then the systems have to be tested somehow, so we've probably got test patterns for video and audio and all the interconnections to make certain it works. Those have got standards. And then the editing and dubbing rooms, well, they've got specifications for the acoustic response. But in those rooms, you're making lots of different files, and so SMPTE's got a whole bunch of file standards so that you can exchange the video, the audio, the metadata, the captions, and all that stuff between the various systems required to make your movie. These files carry the metadata that describes not just the audiovisual characteristics, but stuff about all the captions. You have to specify the metadata as well so that two systems can talk to each other. And don't forget that you now have to caption everything, because movies that have been shown on TV, you now have to show captions if you're going to put them out on the internet. All of those, that caption carriage, that requires standards as well. And if you're watching in a cinema, then you're probably going to be watching on a digital projector that uses the digital cinema standards. There's a whole bunch of those. That's the dinging that's going on in your ears. And if you're watching it at home, then you're probably watching a version of it that was mastered specifically for television in your region with your captions and your audio in it. It's probably even changed the size and shape of the movie so it's just right for you watching it on your screen. You might even be lucky to watch it at home in ultra-high definition, or maybe in high dynamic range, which has been specially compressed just to get to your house, over the air or via the internet, and there are standards for doing just that as well. And actually you've got to pay for it all. So they need a bunch of standards to communicate from your traffic systems and TV so that you know what movie was played and it was the right movie at the right time and the ads went into the right slots. Hey, we got standards for that as well. So I make that about 150 standards just to get the photons from one end to the other. No wonder the standards community is busy. I wonder how long it would take to read all of them. Nah, I think I'll go and watch a movie. Thanks for watching. See you at the next Bruce's Shorts.